I'm sitting in a class. I'm actually on training for this week, and I'm sitting in a class and I'm kind of reflecting because I'm seeing how other Caribbean countries and other countries have gone ahead with a lot of things, and I'm thinking to myself, I think we probably are a little too comfortable, and that is why we don't have a lot of inventions, we don't have a lot of creativity happening in Jamaica. And then I'm reflecting also when I was in universities, some of the time we do some great projects. Persons who did the master's program and the doctorate program, they did some amazing projects that are ready to be implemented, but it is shelved, you understand. And the challenge is that most of the technical or scientist type of people are not really marketing type, and who will bring a business from cradle to the grave. So what they do is bring it to a point based on their passion, based on what they're comfortable. Some people just love lab work, but then when they reach that point, there is nobody now to connect it from where the researcher brings it to bring it onto the market now, to bring it to the marketing, the manufacturers or so on. And I'm thinking too that a lot of the times people have visions, but the visions are not connected with each other. So I may have a vision that I want to do some research and discover something, and another man may have a vision to want to do something else, but sometimes there is a gap between those two visions, and that is the challenge that we are having. Because I remember we make pumpkin ketchup and some stuff in school, and me I say, well, most of what I'm seeing now is just tomato ketchup, same way, you understand. But the challenge is that we never really have somebody now if we bring it from that research stage to the implementation aspect. And then I'm thinking about instances in the Bible that speaks to being young and having a vision and being vibrant. So it says that young men, God basically is writing to young people, because we are strong, so we can endure. Remember that then said that the righteous will be hit down 7 times, so we have this stamina to get up back. So you start a little business and you get hit down by something else, and you get up back and you push through and you do something else, and something happen again and you get lit down. So God is writing to us young people because we have this strength to endure. Our bodies are able. Now when you get older, now your poor bones and joints, as much as the heart may be willing and the mind may be willing, we will not be physically able to accomplish certain visions and dreams and goals. And I'm thinking, so a lot of these things that got shelved while we were young, we get old now, but then have time for that. And sometimes some of them something they lost somewhere. People are do much masters, you hear how much people have them masters and doctorate and so on. So if we are doing so much research in stuff, why is it that we are still kind of so behind in a lot of things? I'm looking in terms of the energy sector too. Did you know that Jamaica was the first Caribbean country to have a energy policy, a renewable energy policy, to kind of chart Jamaica to becoming, to have to be more secure in terms of energy? And then I'm looking on the other Caribbean countries. They basically took up our draft renewable energy policy and then run gone with it, and we still there behind. And I'm saying, how comes so much research is being done in certain areas and we are still so behind? How comes we are the starters to many things and we are still behind? And the challenge is that we are doing so much research and so much activities, but they are being shelved because you don't have the little entrepreneurial man, or you don't have the manufacturer, or you don't have the marketing, and you don't have the public relations to take up that project now and run with it, you understand. We have a lot of solar energy, for example, but how many persons are educated in terms of you can start a solar business and sell to the grid, or do it and sell to a community, or whatever business opportunity can come out of it. The opportunities that we have access to certain stuff, but we are still behind. And I'm really thinking, I'm saying there needs to be a bridge somewhere that connects the thought process of people who love sit down and think and reason, to bring it to marketing now, where it can come and it is realized, because that is the only way we can see things are happening, because otherwise we are gonna be so educated and yet still so behind. So it just kind of bring me to reflect that God is calling young people because we are strong and can endure and push. But in doing all of that we have a vision over here, so, and another man have a vision over here, so, but it is not connected. Hear what it says again. Let no one despise you for your youth, but set the believers an example in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, in purity. So it is also saying that sometimes people don't respect we young people. You know, you try like a business thing, and because you're young and so on, them no really have no respect for you. But nobody throw you off, you understand? Because some persons, they may have just the wrong culture. So you probably are just coming up in a workplace, so you're employed, and you're very vibrant and bubbly man, and you have that result oriented mindset, and you're just going and going and going, and then the older people may look on you in a way and may not have any respect for you. But let no one despise you for your youth, you understand? Because we have the energy, we have the stamina, and you'll see a lot of the time church is doing stuff, and the old people them, I feel say, goodness gracious, sometimes I'm the youngest person with the old people them, I say the church need workers, whereas everybody else. So when we have like door-to-door evangelism and we go around to share the good news, or there is something happening at church, I see them set of old people, them come, them cook, then you have the hospitality team, then them same man after go clean up kitchen and a wash pot. So me and one of my other church sister, we said, no sir, anytime them do anything like this, we have to go stay back and help them, because we can't make old people them not strong enough anymore. You understand? And we have the stamina, when we get lit down and we buck with little toe or so on, we can get up back. But them have arthritis and them something they know they are not strong as before. So I'm looking at that in terms of we need to help them some more, because they are not as strong. We need to be going out there some more. Most of the churches these days are mostly old people in there, and it is just sad because they have so much wisdom, and I just like to be around them. Them have so much wisdom to pass on, and me just sit down and me listen and me look and me contribute, and me have something to contribute. But they have so much wisdom and stuff to pass down to us, but we're not there to receive it, and it's just very disturbing. And it's the same thing in society. Some of the jobs are filled with some old people, and well, some selfishly is not passing on, so they don't have succession planning, so they're not passing on information to the younger people. But if you have mostly old people with this stuff, you're gonna have a dying generation. So it is very important for the young people, and them say the young people will see visions, you understand? So we are seeing things, but the challenge is that we are not implementing things. So we see vision, we have we dream and we goal and we stuff, but we have the vision intention, but the implementation now and the dirty work part where you have to roll up your sleeve and go out there, go do it, that is where the challenge is, you understand? We need people with some resilience. So whether if me butt me toe and drop, me go get up back and do this thing, because this can happen. This can help Jamaica on a whole, this can help the country on a whole. So me go with all of my heart, all of my mind, all of my body, go do this thing, because it can impact generations to come, you understand, and transform society in a way. So me just feel so passionate that so much work is being done, but how much is being implemented? That is where the challenge is, you know. Look how much people graduate from universities every year, and them doing some very great projects, but what is happening? Them just shelved, you understand? And then we realize, instead of we going 10-20 steps forward, we're not even a mover, we're actually going behind, and it just kind of trouble me, because I say, what going to happen in the next 10 to 20 years if we continue like this? The children, them not even a thing these days, and it's just sad, you understand? But don't be troubled. We still can make a difference. Just push out whatever you need to push out. If you have a vision, just continue and do your thing, and the right people will come around to help you, because it may just require 10 or 20% to get 80% of the work done. So don't be disturbed when you don't really see much happening. There are still a few people who are pushed regardless. We decide we are going to swim upstream. We are not a dead fish. Upstream we are swim by whatever cost, and we not give up unless the breath leave our body. So continue swim upstream, man, and we make a change. We can make a difference, but you have to start with us individually.